Hello, I'm John McElhenny, Executive Program Director for the Commonwealth of Massachusetts IT Consolidation Initiative. In February of 2009, Governor Patrick issued Executive Order 510, requiring the consolidation of information technology for executive departments. Our IT environment was too complex, too difficult to maintain, and increasingly challenging to secure. Consolidation is focused on delivering three strategic benefits: improved efficiency, more effective service delivery, and enhanced information security. Across the executive branch, we're making great progress towards these goals, as IT and business leaders have collaborated in an unprecedented way to drive change. In this video, we'll share with you three consolidation success stories. Russ Murray, Director of IT Strategic Initiatives for the Executive Office of Health and Human Services, will provide insight into the Secretariat's new approach to managing hardware maintenance contracts across its agencies. Linda Hamel, General Counsel for the state's Information Technology Division, will share details about our enhanced procurement project. And Andrew Stevens, Manager of Network Services from our Executive Office of Labor and Workforce Development, will discuss their Helpdesk consolidation initiative. These examples highlight better ways to manage technology, yet they represent much more than that. They represent how teams working more collaboratively and working smarter can drive substantive change. We're changing the way technology is managed at the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. I hope you enjoy learning about our successes.
I'm Russ Murray, Director of IT Strategic Initiatives for the Massachusetts Executive Office of Health and Human Services, or as we often call it, HHS. HHS is the largest secretariat in the Commonwealth, with over 22,000 employees at 16 agencies. The work our agencies do, from ensuring safe drinking water to providing programs for children and services for elderly, touches everyone in Massachusetts in some way. Underpinning virtually all the work is the technology that has become integral to living and doing business in today's world. Today I'll be telling you about an important project we recently undertook to consolidate our hardware maintenance contracts. Now that may not sound very exciting, but it saved us close to $250,000 while helping us deliver services to taxpayers, so we think that this is truly great news. Like most large organizations, HHS has a lot of hardware: desktop, laptop computers, servers, printers, telephone handsets, and network equipment. In our case, we have over 34,000 pieces of hardware. Before this project, each of HHS agencies were negotiating separate maintenance contracts for their own hardware. As you can imagine, this process meant that the level of service from agency to agency could vary widely, and there was no clear understanding of exactly how much hardware the entire Secretariat had or how it was being managed or maintained. The key goals of our project were to find cost savings, improve customer service, and make HHS as efficient as possible. Here's what we did. First, we assembled a team of technologists and procurement specialists from across our agencies. That team took a detailed inventory of all the hardware at each office, noting where each piece of equipment was located. That's no small task with 34,000 pieces of hardware. The winning vendor also had to agree to a one-year contract term so that we could change vendors if the services didn't meet our needs. The results of the project were beyond even what we had hoped for. We cut our costs by 35%, saving almost $250,000 over the course of 1 year. We streamlined the day-to-day work for our technology teams by going from 5 different vendors to just 1. And we're doing business more efficiently and securely than ever before. We've also learned some important lessons along the way that may be helpful to other government entities considering a similar undertaking. First, build a data gathering phase into your project timeline so you have time to collect the information about your equipment you'll need. Use a short contract length, like 1 year, to drive competitive pricing and high levels of service from competing vendors. Expect that transitioning to a new single contract could create some bumps in the road, so think about how to minimize outages and interruptions before you proceed. And finally, once you've gotten your single contract, review all the hardware under contract each year to make sure there's a business need for maintaining them. Moving forward, we will be using similar processes to achieve savings in HHS areas, such as software maintenance, wireless device service contracts, and equipment leasing. So thanks to the HHS team that worked hard to make these savings a reality, and thank you for watching.
Hi, I'm Linda Hamel, the General Counsel for the Commonwealth's Information Technology Division. With tight state budgets, we're all looking for ways to reduce costs. So I'd like to share with you a significant cost savings initiative of ours called the Enhanced Procurement Program. I believe the program could help all state agencies realize great cost savings as well. If you're like me, you sometimes shop at your local grocery store and at other times buy at a big box store. I'm sure you've noticed that the big box store often offers the same item for 30% less or even more. That's not surprising because the big box store buys and sells items in much greater volumes. That's really the idea behind the Enhanced Procurement Project. State agencies and secretariats combining their buying power to drive down prices and get better services and goods in the bargain. Let me give you an example of how the Enhanced Procurement Project has already saved Massachusetts taxpayers money. It's a far-reaching agreement we negotiated with the technology company Oracle. In creating this agreement, we capitalized on two important state procurement events that were happening concurrently. First, Commonwealth's existing large-scale contract with Oracle was up for renewal, and at the same time, 4 different state entities, 3 secretariats and the trial courts, were all independently planning to upgrade their current Oracle products or buy some additional licenses for these pre-owned products. Despite their diverse missions, all 4 groups found common ground when they realized that by combining their buying power, they might all benefit from lower pricing, and they were right. So here's a brief look at how we approached the Oracle agreement. First, we made renewal of the state's existing Oracle contract dependent on the company increasing the discounts available to all users, state agencies, state authorities, the courts, legislature, and municipalities. And these savings are significant. Before the Oracle agreement, the range of discounts was between 25% and 40%, with agencies making smaller purchases paying higher prices. After the Oracle agreement, those discounts became a flat 47%, no matter how much product the agencies were buying. Second, for the 4 entities specifically involved in this project that needed product upgrades or new licenses, we negotiated discounts of 82% off the list price for the specific Oracle products that they needed. Finally, we negotiated a 57% discount for most other Oracle products that those 4 agencies might need as well. So how much did we save? Because the Oracle procurement was a large-scale agreement covering almost all of the products sold by Oracle, we'll save tens of millions of dollars for those 4 entities alone over the 5-year life of the agreement. But we can also save money on relatively small procurements as well. We believe that all state agencies can save money with enhanced procurement, but let me be honest, everything that I described today required a lot of research to make it happen. It's not glamorous, but the key to the success of the enhanced procurement is research, research, research. Researching vendors, researching the deals they give other customers, and researching what we spend every year on licensing and maintenance costs. By doing the necessary work and banding together, the Enhanced Procurement Project can save us and Massachusetts taxpayers significant money on projects both large and small, proving that when we work together, we all benefit.
Hi, I'm Andrew Stevens, Manager of Network Services at the Division of Industrial Accidents, one of the agencies in the Executive Office of Labor and Workforce Development, or EOLWD as we call it. EOLWD is made up of 6 agencies with over 1,500 employees. These employees provide a variety of workplace safety and workers' compensation services to taxpayers. But we're probably best known for our work with job seekers and employers, managing the day-to-day delivery of unemployment benefits online and through our call centers. As you can imagine, in order to deliver these vital services consistently, our IT systems simply have to work without major interruptions. That may seem obvious, but it's only when something doesn't work that everyone thinks about how we keep our systems up and running. At EOLWD, we've made great strides in keeping our systems up and running, in particular through a recent IT project that consolidated the Helpdesk services we provide to our employees. Before we started our consolidation project, individual agencies within EOLWD either relied on their own Helpdesk staff or else had no formal Helpdesk at all. That meant that each time one of our employees ran into a technical difficulty, it was handled in whatever way worked for that group at that time. While many employees did get the help they needed and their issue resolved, others had to wait and often had no formal process for follow-up and resolution of their issue. We knew that moving to a consolidated Helpdesk model for the entire Secretariat would give all employees a consistent method for dealing with the common technical issues that arise in the course of daily business. But we also knew that consolidating would be a big undertaking. So here's how we handled it. First, we formed a working group of IT staff members and asked them to research and identify the best Helpdesk tool for the job. We then asked them to develop a plan for rolling out a single cohesive model for all EOLWD employees. To do so, the group met on a weekly basis to work through all the issues we anticipated, as well as those we hadn't foreseen. And now, having rolled out the plan in the first half of this year, I can tell you that the results have been very impressive. We now have one phone number and email address that connects all EOLWD employees with a dedicated helpdesk team that provides them with a consistent level of service and quicker resolution of issues across the board. As a result, all of our helpdesk members are now on the same page, leading to quicker problem resolution and a more straightforward process for gathering the metrics that let us track how we're doing. So thanks to the helpdesk team at EOLWD for their hard work and perseverance in making this project such a success, and thank you for watching.
Thanks to Russ, Linda, and Andrew for sharing their success stories. Throughout the video, a common theme emerges. By thinking strategically, working smarter, and working together, we are achieving tremendous results. Through consolidation, we are improving the consistency and quality of the services we deliver and managing our resources more efficiently. In the process, we are generating significant savings to reinvest in our infrastructure and IT workforce so we can serve the citizens of Massachusetts more effectively. We look forward to sharing more success stories from IT consolidation with you in the future. Thank you for watching.